I never thought it would happen to me. Never in a million years. I gave to charities. I did some philanthropic work and never really had to ask for help. And I divorced, and a month later had to have emergency major surgery, and then recovered from that and was hit by a drunk driver and herniated 4 discs, and that was a 2-year recovery. I had to go to doctors for 2 years. Years ago, when my daughter was born, I drove this ridiculous big fancy car, and I said, well, if I ever go homeless, I can live in the car. And, you know, I came really close.
When a family is in crisis, a little support and guidance at the right time can stop a downward spiral and keep a bad situation from becoming permanent. People turn to Jewish Family and Children's Service when they are overwhelmed by the challenges of everyday life.
The first time I went in, I was embarrassed and very humbled. And I had to get over it because, you know, I needed the help. We worked out a budget, and every week when I saw her, I would come back and we would go over it and what have I done, and she would make suggestions, and they helped me pay my mortgage and some other things, you know, to get me back on my feet. You don't know what life is going to throw you. So some people that are just like me that might need help just one time.
I done been to jail so many times. I got I think 6 possession charges. But every time I get out of jail, I ain't know where to turn to. You go back to the streets, you know what I'm saying? Back to the hood, back to the streets, and do the same thing over and over.
When people feel trapped in their circumstances, JFCS is there to provide guidance to get them headed in the right direction. Counseling provides confidence and strength to deal with difficult situations, and most importantly, offers hope.
When I got with JFCS in jail, I said, hey, this is what I need. I don't have to be out on the streets no more. I don't have to do drugs no more. I can live a better life. Even at my age, going back and forth to jail, I mean, it had to come to an end. I want something out of life. So I could never believe it was a life like this because I ain't never got the help I needed until I found JFCS.
The med had been taken before we were married.
Seniors in our community face unique challenges. Isolation due to loss of mobility, caring for a loved one, dealing with the loss of a spouse. All can be very stressful situations, even more so when you don't know where to turn for help.
My husband was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. And he was doing well for a while, but took a dip. They also told me the prognosis of his illness was not good. And I just fell apart. This beautiful marriage was coming to an end. This beautiful life. I had a wonderful life with him.
We were extremely happy. We were almost always together. And it was a wonderful time, an absolutely wonderful time. And suddenly it ended. It seemed that most everything else ended at that time. I found myself having sleeping problems, not wanting to eat, not wanting to be with people, but yet not wanting to be alone. I just became terribly depressed, terribly lonely, and decided I'd better get some help. It doesn't happen as much anymore. You start crying, a certain song. Now, I still have difficulty driving by.
JFCS offers caregiver and bereavement support groups, as well as individual counseling and programs to help seniors deal with the emotions they are experiencing and connect them to the resources they need.
When I got there and I realized so many other people have problems, and we have an opportunity to discuss them, and we have an opportunity to really learn from each other.
I just had to walk in, and I was part of something, and that's wonderful to have something like that. They make themselves like a member of the family, and that's extremely important for me. I could go to the Jewish family and vent with my problems, and people there knew me, knew what I needed, and they were there for me too.
You've got to verbalize how you feel, and I think you heal that way. Little by little, things seem to get easier for me. JFCS put me back together again.
When you get older and you can't do what you used to do, you are really locked up in your own little prison. When we go there, he's free as a bird, right? You love it.
Alive when I'm there. Unhappy. I'm glad to be there.
What more can you ask for? I feel good. I feel good going. I feel good coming back.
For more than 25 years, JFCS has been helping children, families, and seniors overcome life's challenges. Through counseling, outreach, and education, JFCS has made a positive impact on the quality of life for all people in our community.
And I think we owe it to the community. I think it's a very important thing. You know, many of us have found that the community has been good to us, and I think we have to give back.
They helped so many families. They have so many programs under their, the one umbrella. So it's a great way to support a charity that can give to so many different kinds of people and help so many different kinds of people.
This year, thousands of children, families, and seniors will turn to JFCS, needing assistance with basic life necessities such as food and housing, reaching for a helping hand to support them through difficult times, and seeking compassionate professional counseling to overcome life's challenges. With your generous help, JFCS can continue to meet their needs.
I'm so very grateful for you being there when I needed you most.
Support JFCS so they don't have to do it alone.